checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
Who says he is sick of watching the same old people get all the title matches.
Who booked this show?
Presumably Bill Watts.
This whole show from start to finish was just baffling. Just baffling.
They want to give the young blood a shot at the titles. Therefore, they've signed not one, not two, but 3 open contracts, 3 title matches on TV today.
3.
Yes.
Okay.
About the time we got to like the 6th open match or the 6th standby match or whatever it was, it's like, dude, the show's only 40 minutes long, guys.
Yeah. So he does have some stipulations, some what do we call it? Some restrictions. The open contracts cannot be signed by Bill Watts, Stagger Lee, Terry Taylor, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, the Rock and Roll Express, and like all the other baby faces. Essentially, names.
Let's just talk about this. Huh? So he says, I am going to issue an open contract, and these individuals are not allowed to accept, okay? 2 of these individuals he names are the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, he did say they have rocks in their heads.
No, but he specifically said they can't accept, okay? They were on the list.
Okay.
So then, of course, it's a jobber team. They quickly win. They go to commercial. They come back. It's another jobber team. They quickly win. But then they go back to the announcers, and Bill Watts says, I have it on good authority that the final team to sign this open contract is Mr. Wrestling 1 and Mr. Wrestling 2. And Jim Cornette does not know, but that match is coming up after the break. I thought, what? Mr. Wrestling 1 and Mr. Wrestling 2? 2 heels have accepted the open contract for the Midnight Express for a tag team title shot. I was like, what? This doesn't make any sense. So then they come back after the break. The Midnight Express are in the ring. And out come Mr. Wrestling 1 and Mr. Wrestling 2. And they get in the ring. And they tear off the robes. And immediately, this is not like Michael Cole and the mystery luchador with American Made on his mask, and Michael Cole can't figure out what the fuck's going on. The announcers, like, immediately are, that's Robert and Ricky. That's the Rock and Roll Express. So Robert and Ricky, they're messing with their masks and everything, and I'm like, okay, that's clearly not the Mr. Wrestling 1 and 2.
Because they're the same size.
They're like tiny guys.
No one's 300 pounds.
But I guess, we're supposed to believe that, whatever. But then Ricky and Robert take the masks off.
Yeah. Eventually.
And they reveal they're the Rock and Roll Express. And I'm like,
during the match,
it was made abundantly clear that they can't compete for the titles. They take the masks off during the fucking match. Mm-hmm. So now it's clearly they've broken the rules. Okay, but they go on and they do a spot, and it's actually funny because I think it was one of them. One of them rolls up.
Ricky Morton had Dennis County pinned for like 15 seconds.
Okay, he rolls him up for the pin, but the referee's not counting. And then the other 2 start climbing the ropes. They're going to do a superplex. It fucking takes them hours. And they finally get up there, and they finally hit that big superplex. And I'm like, Condry's been pinned for about 8 minutes now. Like, did he have a heart attack? What the fuck's going on? And the referee drops and he counts everybody down. Mm-hmm. It's a double pin. The Rock and Roll Express. Then they announce they have won the tag team titles. So at this point, I'm like, Bill Watts, he always tried to make it seem like he went out of his way. Let's make this logical. Let's have this make sense.
Credibility.
Whatever, Yes. And it's like from the moment Jim Cornette says, I'm going to give 3 teams a tag team title match tonight, why would Jim Cornette do that? Then he's got a list of people, and it turns out the Rock and Roll Express is on the list. But then it's accepted by 2 total heels who end up being 2 guys on the list who reveal they're the guys, and then they go on to win the titles. Makes no sense, okay?
The Midnight Express were screwed here.
Are you heading to Las Vegas for WrestleMania? If so, clear some time on the calendar because we have a lot of great events. It's our annual convention, the WrestlingObserver.com/F4W online convention in Las Vegas this year on WrestleMania weekend. April 18th, Friday, April 19th and 20th. We got special events every day. Friday will be the Dave Meltzer, Bryan Alvarez live Q&A. You can show up. We've got a meet and greet. Perhaps we'll have some merch. And you can ask us any question that you would like at the live Q&A. This will not appear as a podcast, a video podcast, audio podcast. You can only see and hear the Dave Meltzer, Bryan Alvarez Q&A if you attend live. That is April 18th at noon at the beautiful Palms Resort Casino in Las Vegas. We will also have wrestling watch parties. Have you ever wanted to watch wrestling with Dave Meltzer? 2 wrestling watch parties coming up that weekend, as well as 2 after parties. What is an after party? It's exactly what it sounds like. After WrestleMania, both nights, you'll be able to come back to a suite. I'll be there, Dave, a bunch of other friends and subscribers, and you'll get to party. We'll have alcohol, food, and more. These are the after parties after WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. If you want to go, you got to buy your tickets now. Tickets available for everything at f4wonline.com/Vegas. Easy. f4wonline.com/Vegas. Did I mention we're going to have a group dinner at Texas Day Brazil? It's an all-you-can-eat steakhouse, all-you-can-eat steak. I hear some of you right now, I don't eat meat. Doesn't matter. They have the best salad bar you'll ever see. Texas Day Brazil. You can grab your tickets for that meet and greet / dinner as well. Where? F4wonline.com/Vegas. See you there.